Hello folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. Currently it is 12:10 in the morning. I don't have to be at work until noon, so I'm using this chance. So this is actually the first video that I'm doing today, so happy Tuesday everybody. I just have we're not counting this shift I'm going to be doing, but I have two more shifts and then I'm off and I will be very, very happy about it. So, I just finished The Retirees, and this is a really interesting book. I'm going to put the author's name in the title above. But The Retirees is about a group of elderly men and women who live in this retirement home that is, weirdly enough, owned by an HOA. Yes. They have rules. Elderly people can't curse. They can, but they can't curse. So you have several characters. And all these characters are retirees, and all of them never thought when they were younger they would live in a retirement home. This retirement home is really, really nice. It's called Ocean View. I believe it's called Ocean View. So Ocean something, but I'm gonna say Ocean View because it sounds Floridian and all that stuff. I should know. I lived in Florida for 7 years, so I know what sounds Floridian instead of just on the shore. Anyways, so someone is going around and killing off the residents. So 3 people die actually 4 people die. The 4th victim is not really a victim, it's the killer, which is different. I thought that this one guy was the killer because he was just weird and he talked about murdering people. But it turns out to be a guy called Dennis. Dennis is the one that killed the 3 others. And you have this, interesting story that is told by the perspective of 2 individuals. Carol and a cat. Yeah, Carol and a cat. And the cat actually is called, I think it's called Mr. Peterson. Mr. Peterson is actually the author's cat who died. So she tells it from Mr. Peterson's point of view. And also from Carol's as well. So I think Carol might be the author. I don't know. Anyways, Mr. Peterson notices that behind the ear is this little needle mark, meaning that this is how the killer, Dennis, killed these 3 people. But because they're elderly, there's no autopsy going to be done on them. Because either they don't have family members that care, or they're just like, yeah, they're old people, nothing strange about it. But interestingly enough, Carol, who is the person, figures out, because she's a nurse, that the 3 that died did not die of natural causes. But she doesn't reveal that to anyone. She doesn't, which is weird. Carol's a nurse with, I believe I read, stage 3 or stage 4 stomach cancer. We find out that at the end of the book. So Carol actually had a knife, and Dennis was kind of daring her to stab him. She doesn't want to because she's a nurse, and the cat sees it, and Dennis just goes into the blade, and he dies instantly. So Carol ends up becoming an unwilling murderer. Anyways, the story was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. This was actually, I think this was like 99 cents for this book, which is, I took the deal. Yeah. But yeah, it was a good book. I enjoyed it a lot. I really did. Alrighty. So I have officially read, see here, hold on a second. I don't want to say the wrong number. I think I've read 4 books so far. What the heck? That is way too much money for a book. That is. I am never ever going to buy that. Interesting. I think she charges way too much money for her books. Oh, this one was $52. Yeah, too much money. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Retarders was 99¢. But yeah, why would you charge $50-some for an ebook or $94 for an ebook? What the heck are you even like? What were you smoking when you decided to charge that much money for a book? All right, so I've read one, two. I read 4 books. I read 4 books. All right, so yeah, so I'm not going to make any other books public. So yeah, so let's see here. Okay, one. All right, so I was thinking about yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it that way. I'm gonna do it that way. Yeah, so this is like, I'm gonna read all 4 of these books. So alright, anyways. Yeah, so that's my video. That's my video. Sorry about that. So, anyways, oh man, I hate that. So when I finish these 4 cozy mysteries and either the Booktown or or this book right here, what I will probably go ahead and do is get book number 3 of the Death by Chocolate series, which is the one I did a review of yesterday. And then, yeah, I'll probably like, not talking about, yeah, so like, after I read 5 more books, I'm just going to grab a book that is archived, and because I haven't read, and I'm just going to go ahead and make it active, and that will go on to my reader, so I'm not spending money. But yeah. So, as far as my Nook is concerned, I am really limiting it to book series that I really truly want to read, and not just, oh, okay, I'm going to read this one time and then just delete it off my device. These are books I actively want to read. Okay, so anyways, that is my video, and I will see you guys later on.